all set. 1,450 meters and away and racing. Demosthenes was a bit slow to get going. Up in the vanguard early is Mr. Mulliner. Mace is up there too with Farfie and Rushing Lark. On the outside of them is Abbotsbury, and then comes Steel Wing. Brad Surge racing behind that. That's got about 6 lengths to make up. A length further away to Move Like Jagger. Last Battle second to last, and Demosthenes is the trailer. 8 lengths from first to last. Through the 1,000 they go, and Mr. Mulliner is hard held in front, a length and a half clear. Farfie's in second, and Mesa with top weight races third. In fourth is Abbotsbury on the outside of Rushing Lark. There's 4 lengths in those ones. Further back behind that is Steel Wing and Brad Surge. Move Like Jagger's about 7 or 8 lengths off them, followed further back by Last Battle and Demosthenes the trailer. Heading down to the 600, Mr. Mulliner starts to quicken it up. It's 2 lengths clear. Farfie. Mesa's back in third. In behind that one comes Rushing Lark, Abbotsbury, and on the outside Brad Surge. Steel Wing's got 4 to go. Through the 400 it's Mr. Mulliner, 2.5 lengths clear of Mesa in second. Farfie is further back, and then comes Rushing Lark. Mr. Mulliner still 2 lengths clear. Mesa trying to bridge that gap with the top weight up, but Mr. Mulliner's going 2 lengths clear of Mesa in second. On the outside Brad Surge, Rushing Lark and Steel Wing, but Mr. Mulliner will beat the stable companion. Mr. Mulliner beats Mesa. Close for third, maybe Steel Wing ahead of Rushing Lark, then Farfie, Brad Surge. Further back in the field came Move Like Jagger, Abbotsbury, Last Battle and Demosthenes. Gary Alexander's got his stable in hot form, and he saddles the exactor over here. Mr. Mulliner went to the front. Piers Stratham had no hesitation in taking him off there, and the weight told with Mesa. It's hard to believe it, but I think Mesa carried at least 6 or 7 kilos of dead weight. Andrew's got his weight right down here, but it'll be Mr. Mulliner ahead of in second Mesa. Close for third. Look at that. It's very close for third. I gave it to Steel Wing, but on this side, Brad Surge is in the race, and so too Rushing Lark. It's very close. I gave it the inside or Steel Wing, but it is very close. Rushing Lark and Brad Surge are there. Farfie further back. Then came Move Like Jagger, Abbotsbury, Last Battle, and Demosthenes. So Piers Stratham from the front has ridden a confident race. Although Mesa tried, it was in vain. You could see a long way out that with that lump of pudding of 64.5, it was not going to get to Piers Stratham and Mr. Mulliner. Owned by Messrs. Munsami, Dave Avery, Mr. Lee, Mr. Stevenson and Bob Urim involved here, and Mr. Mulliner picks up a third career win. No doubt about second. The tight thing was for third. It's between Steel Wing, Rushing Lark and Brad Surge for that third placing. It could go anyway. The judge hasn't committed just yet. No doubt about it that Mr. Mulliner has cleared away and won it pretty comfortably in the end.
I'm still looking at the board to see that third and fourth spot, but there's the 5 there. Mr. Mulliner, Piers Stratham. He had 8 kilograms on the one horse, and he's used that to perfection. Well done to the Gary Alexander stable. Comes through to pick up his third career win as the son of Mullins Bay. Second game in defeat is number 1 Mesa. Gary Alexander, Andrew Fortune had to carry that hefty weight of 64.5 kilograms. At this stage, we still hasn't been posted, but it looks as if it's between the 2, the 10 and the 6 for that third and fourth spot, and Nico will announce that shortly. Dead heat for third. I'll hand you up to Nico and you'll be able to hear that final result.
Brad Surge. Numbers are up. The winner number 5, Mr. Mulliner, beating stable companion number 1 Mesa. Dead heat for third. 6 Rushing Lark and 10 Steel Wing share third, and 5th to 2 Brad Surge. Returning to the winners' enclosure is jockey Piers Stratham, riding a double at the meeting. One earlier on with Tales of Mambo, close up on Lion's Emblem and Cape Marigold. So a double for Piers Stratham. Beating home the stable companion, Mesa into second. Gary Alexander saddling the exacta here. Well done to Gary and Dean Alexander. And number 5, Mr. Mulliner, is owned by Mr. P. Munsami. Well done to Mr. Munsami, who's here today. Dave Avery in partnership with him, Mr. Lee, Mr. Stevenson and Bob Urim. So it's Mr. Mulliner, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Mullins Bay. out of the Northern Guestmare Dahlia's Guest was bred by Mr. Alan Maggott. Beats home into second, number 1. Confirming third, a dead heat. A dead heat between 6 Rushing Lark and 10 Steel Wing. And then came 2 Brad Surge.
First and second for trainer Gary Alexander. Number 5, Mr. Mulliner, the 4-year-old son of Mullins Bay. Well, he comes to score his 3rd career victory and beats home his stable companion Mesa with jockey Andrew Fortune. But it's Pierce Stradom scoring his 2nd victory. Just taking a look, you've never ridden this horse. I always thought you'd suit him because he's a type of horse that needs a bit of a confident ride. No one better than you to give him that. But what was interesting today is that you went to the front with him, Strikes, and he enjoyed it.
Yeah, Jules, probably the only jockey that can give a horse more confidence than me is Andrew Fortune. But yeah, I was quite happy taking him to the front because there wasn't a lot of pace in the race. And like Gary was saying to me, you know, he's quite a lazy horse. Andrew was saying he's a lazy horse. Don't be scared to take him up. So obviously that gives you the courage to go and do that. Obviously the track's fast, and if you can go at your gallop and the horse is enjoying it, you know, why not use a advantage of the fast track. But just well done to Gary. Thank you for the ride. You can see the stable's in top form, and I'm glad to have got a little bone there.
Hopefully there's more bones for you, Pierre.
Yeah, if Andrew doesn't take the lot.
Okay, well, congratulations. Nice ride. And did he give you a nice feel?
Yes, definitely. He's a laid-back horse, and I think he'll go further. So he's the type of horse that will just get better. So I'd like to ride him go next time.
Congratulations. I'm sure after this performance, I'm sure you'll get it.
Depends on Andrew Fortune.
Well done. Well done to Pierce Stradom. 2nd one on the card, Gary. 1st and 2nd. Nice performance by the stable. I know that you gave them equal chances. You said both were doing very well back at home. And I think both performed extremely well on the track today.
You know, Julia, it's actually a privilege to have 2 champion jockeys on your horse. Pierre, it's unbelievable. You know, he knew he'd have to make Andrew carry his weight, and he did. I think Mesa ran a fantastic race with that weight. You know, he's coming back to himself. And yes, the stable's doing well, and it's just nice to have the clients. And I'm glad for like David Avery and Tim Lee and Greg Stevenson, Bob Urim and Puvi. I mean, they've been solid supporters of the yard. And it's nice that this horse has actually come back to where we thought he was as a 3-year-old. I mean, he put up 1 or 2 very good races. And Pierre rates him a little bit, so let's hope he can reproduce and carry on from here.
I think after this one, his confidence will grow, and he could follow up from this one.
Yes, you know, he had 1 or 2 little setbacks a little while back, but I think he's back to his best.
Well, let's hope. Congratulations. Well done to you and the team.
Thanks, Julie.
Well done. Congratulations, Greg. Let's have a word with you because you've made it to Turffontein today. You've brought the family and the smile's back.
Yeah, no, so happy. He's such an honest horse. We know that he's good. Just hope he goes from strength to strength.
Always nice to have Pierce Stradom on your horses as well.
Fantastic. I wanted him on for a while, and yeah, you called it. He rode a great race.
Congratulations. Nice to have you guys here. And of course, with another win under his belt. Hopefully he'll go on.
I hope so, Jules. I hope so.
Congratulations. Well done to Greg Stevenson, Puvi Mansami, Dave Avery, Tim Lee and Bob Urim, all involved in this partnership of number 5, Mr. Mulliner, the 4-year-old son of Mullins Bay from the Gary Alexander stable. Well done to the winning breeder, Mr. Maggott, and Pierce Stradom getting him home to score his 2nd winner of the afternoon.